So here's Ciaran Beattie. Not the end of the season the second 15 wanted, but a really good performance, a really tight game down in Twickenham. You must be proud of the way the guys have performed this season.
Absolutely proud all season. Is exactly what I'm thinking. To go unbeaten up until that last game was pretty incredible, and it's a season I'm not going to forget. It's a season that I think anyone involved is not going to forget. Again, I'll just reiterate what I said. It's a massive thank you to everybody involved, including yourself, Kerry, Sam. Everybody behind the scenes has just been fantastic, and it's helped us get so close to doing that. We were 3 points off a magic season, and that's sport. And I think we were second best. We were second best in the night, and we hold our hands up to that. We didn't get an attack running. Our defence was brilliant at times, but it's not enough. You need to get both parts of the game working well, and we didn't. So that's it. And I just like to thank everybody who was involved.
Rest weekend last week, the first 15 got onto Hartpury at home on Saturday. How are you preparing with the guys for that?
It's been a good couple of days off actually, especially after last Wednesday. I think it's good, even if they weren't involved in the actual game. I think it's such a big club that's so tight knit that everybody was affected by losing so closely. So getting the break for everybody. We came in yesterday, guys were bouncing, buzzing, ready to go for a big game against Hartpury, so old rivals. And they're always cracking games, and we narrowly lost out to them last time. And they're sitting second in the league. So, as always, if we bring our defensive display and our attack that's been absolutely firing in the last few weeks, if that comes to the fore, it's going to be another cracker.
So a week off last weekend for the first 15, on to Hartpury after a close game against Boston a few weeks ago. How are you preparing with the guys for the game on Saturday?
With an enjoyable, restful weekend, which I think we worked out we're actually going into game 30, if you include UQ pre-season games and league games. So it's a real long season, and the guys have thoroughly deserved an Easter weekend free with their friends and family. And then the guys came back in, we'll play on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, so we'll get good preparation going into Hartpury. And obviously both teams know each other quite well through the RFU National League and BUCS competition as well. So both teams missing a few guys with England students, so delighted that Tom James, Josh Sharp and Dan Watt can be playing for England students. But it's going to be an absolute cracker as ever against Hartpury.
Not quite at the end of the season we wanted for the second 15 with a tight loss down in Twickenham against Exeter. What do you make of the guys' performance this year?
First of all, huge credit to Exeter. I thought they were a real quality side, and if we did nick it there, we did extremely well to sort of hang on to their coattails with some brilliant defence, and Dan Watt's goal kicking was excellent. But very impressed with them. I've been at university for a while, and they're very, very strong BUCS side, one of the strongest I've seen probably in my 10 years here. So for our, let's remember our first team playing RFU National 1, for our second team to be competing for the second year running in a BUCS final, it's just huge credit to everyone involved, and the rugby club and all those players. They've had a fantastic season, and I know they're absolutely desperately disappointed, as everyone is involved with the club, but they can really hold their heads up high. And from a director of rugby point of view, just to see how well Ciaran as head coach, supported by Shoots, led that, the logistics around the BUCS final that Bath's put in, on the bus home, just listening to you and Sam, the video analysis, talk about how much you've got out of being involved with it all, and all the work that you guys have put in. It just makes me extremely proud to see what those group of players and staff associated with it have managed to produce. So it will go down. Exeter won the cup, but that only paints part of the picture. It's been a monumental season by the BUCS one.
As you said, there's a few other bits going on in the club with some of the guys away with the English students. Tell us a bit about what else is happening.
Yeah, so a few guys away with England students, and that will open up the door for some of those guys who've been playing really well to come and get a shot in the league side. Also, Jacob Fields signed for Bedford Blues, which press release went out today. Really proud of Jacob. It's what it's all about. He's now going to be a pro rugby player with a great education behind him. There's quite a few others in the pipeline as well, which we can't reveal those at the moment. And also just this will be someone that no one in the rugby club will really know, but there's a member of staff called Barbara Dengate, who's retired after 22 years of service, who just puts in an unbelievable amount of work for the Sports Development Centre behind the scenes, and she had a huge impact on the rugby club without anyone actually knowing, with the work that she does behind the scenes with HR and recruitment and mentoring and pastoral care and advice. So on behalf of the rugby club, we'd like to say, Barbara, have a fantastic retirement as well.